What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Manchester United FIFA 17 career mode. So you can see here we're going to be playing our 28th league game of the season, and you can see all teams below us basically have played their 28th game, or that are close to us anyway, all the way down to Crystal Palace. So we have a chance to extend our lead to 10 points to Chelsea in second. Really good opportunity against Leicester City. It will be good, so we have room to breathe, I suppose, with other games like Champions League still. And also, our opponents have been drawn for the Champions League. We're playing against Lyon, and also we'll view the fixture. The first leg is going to be a home leg for us, so second leg will be away from home. That's interesting, so got to get excited for that. But for now, make sure we win this game, because as I said, will pretty much secure us. But even right now, you can't see us not finishing first, but James Rodriguez is back as well, so we're going to be playing him. And again, I noticed in the comments recently, because obviously fitness troubles, that's affected our performances a little bit, but we have the injuries coming back. James Rodriguez, he's back. But don't forget, we still have injuries to Bay and Aurier, especially in defense. But yeah, a lot of you saying, not a lot, some of you guys saying we don't have a big squad or a good squad. We got a lot of these youth guys, but in a couple seasons, they're going to be good. We just got to put that in place. So if I can still have decent success in these first couple seasons, which I have, first season won the league, looks like we can do so again. Hopefully not too many more injury troubles. I think we can win the Champions League. But even next season, but from then onwards, we're going to have reserves, like youth players that are going to be pushing 80 overall. It's going to look pretty sweet. But for now, we'll be getting into this game. Hopefully a good result, get some game time, match fitness back into James Rodriguez, and hopefully he does well. But let's get into it. Okay, 20 minutes into this first half. No goals yet. Let's see if we can... Why am I trying to kick it down to Verratti? He's a good player, but he's not that good at winning headers. He's generally going to be against a taller opponent most of the time. Pogba plays it through. Dybala should score this. Oh, what a finish. Wow, the goalkeeper stood no chance there because it came a bit off the post, like the inside of it. My controller vibrated, so obviously it did. But anyway, take a look at this finish on his right foot as well. The goalkeeper's not going to save that. No way. Take a look at this. It would have came off the post a little bit. It felt like it anyway. Yeah, see? Really, really good finish. Away from the goalkeeper. Not going to save that. And that's what I said about Dybala as well. You'll notice, or had the feeling anyway, he will start to score more goals. I reckon next season he's going to have a massive goal-scoring season. Of course, depending on signings we make as well. Who knows what's going to happen. But now Dybala to James Rodriguez. Tried to skill pass. Not quite. They are making a change. Well, will you look at this? Phil Jones is coming on. I'm not sure what they're expecting him to do. Martial. That's a good throw-in. It was kind of to the advantage of Pogba to start this attack. Griezmann. Can he strike one? Oh my god. He has really good technique. That was a really good strike. So, Premier League update here. Next game against Newcastle United at home. I reckon we are going to simulate that one. Definitely a must-win. Or, yeah, easy win coming up. Surely we're going to have some numbers now because they're pushing forward to score an equaliser. Martial. Some skill should win the pen. I don't want to really overreact because it almost feels easy to win penalties. So I don't want to say I'm so good at them or something like that. I suppose that's up to your guys' opinion. But I feel as though it's easy to win penalties. You just skill, easy as you like. Should we go with Pogba? With his power? I reckon we'll go with Dybala because I want to be more about the accuracy. Actually, this time we'll just go to that side, tap it a little bit. See? I don't think how they could guess better than that. And even if they guess the right way, they don't save it because it's a low penalty. See that again. Let's see how the goalkeeper guessed that. I don't know. I don't know if they can save it, even guessing the right way. To me, yeah, those penalties just don't get saved, especially against a CPU. They're still pretty effective online as well. Maybe not in a penalty shootout because they may get a gauge what you're doing, but if you win a penalty and just take it, definitely. Mahrez. No, don't let him score. See what I meant? they'll score a goal. They'll score a late goal, but we already got that second. That's why we needed that. So, yeah, just yeah, like I said. It was a nice finish. Nice goal for Leicester. But we've got the lead still. That's why we needed that second. Let's go. Or maybe I went for it too quick. Because now they are going to have a chance. Just take them out. Give them a free. Give them a free, whichever way. Just to stop that attack. Oh, no, it's going to be for Luke Shaw. No, didn't the other guy make the tackle first? Get fuck Rooney. Don't try and get lost. Get lost, Rooney. You can't. No, Luke Shaw didn't make the first challenge. I want to see this. I thought a foul was given before that. Where are we? We're Smalling, yeah? I thought that was the foul. That was the foul for Smalling. That's why I went in with Luke Shaw, just to make sure, like his name says. But yeah, to make sure that there's no advantage paid. I thought the foul, because it showed like the advantage thing. That's a bit fishy for me. I don't think what Luke Shaw did was a second yellow, but yeah, maybe the game was catching on to what I was trying to do. But yeah, I don't agree with that. But anyway, yeah, that's a bit frustrating. But luckily, we can still bring someone else in. Just as long as we don't concede another goal. So he might have been a bit pointless because they still have another chance here. But what I mean is we have more players back now. So we shouldn't concede. We shouldn't concede. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still a bit mad that Luke Shaw, he's only going to miss for one game though. It was just like a second yellow card sent off. So yeah, just the one game. And the next one against Newcastle United, like I said, we'll sim it. We should get the win anyway. So no real troubles. Okay, Chris Smalling, he's going to be suspended because he's accumulated too many yellow cards. And then Luke Shaw, because of, well, he's accumulated too many yellow cards. So he was going to miss anyway. Yeah, so that doesn't affect because he didn't say he got a red card there. It said he just accumulated too many, so he was going to miss. So, yeah, either way, it doesn't really affect anything. We just bring on Deschilio and Koscielny. See, when you can just make a simple change like that, obviously Deschilio's not the same quality as Luke Shaw, but it doesn't feel like you're missing out on a whole lot. Like, what else? Who else can we bring on? And yeah, Rojo as well. And arguably, Rojo's probably better than Deschilio. So you bring on, Rojo, Koscielny, not losing out on too much, especially for the next game against Newcastle United. Those players can definitely match up well against the Newcastle United team. And guys, also Serge Aurier is back from his very, very long injury. We signed him at the start of the season, and he's been out for the majority of the season. Some of you may have forgot we signed him, but don't forget how good he is. But at the same time, Darmian hasn't really been bad. We'll leave Aurier maybe for the next game we play. But look at those greens in the physicals and mentals. He's so good. Very strong defensively. 88 sliding tackle, 87 standing, even 85 marking as well. He can play centre-back, high and high work rates. So you would probably suggest he would come in straight for Darmian. And then Darmian, he would probably overtake Deschilio as the guy who could play left-back and right-back coming on off the bench. Because that's where we wanted to improve the team a bit more. So, yeah, Renato Sanchez, he wants to play next game. It is against Newcastle. We will simulate that, of course. Oh, it's hard. We've got all players fit, so we don't really need him exactly. Deschilio, we will play ahead of Rojo just because of fitness. Sim games, you want to play fit players as much as you can. And, Bay, still injured. Rojo. I'm just thinking our other centre-back option. We've got two Anzabe as well. Would you like me to give him chances? But yeah, Bay's injured. Then, of course, Smalling with the red card. Okay, so we don't really have an option to come on. So we'll leave Jimenez to play. Or maybe Fosu Mensah. No, we'll try Fosu Mensah because he can play centre-back as well. He's got that in his position. It would be nice to give him some game time. But this will be the team we will use for the simulated game against Newcastle United and see how the lads go. Should be able to win it. Just check out how Newcastle United are going though. Well, they're in the relegation zone. As you expect, this should be a win for us. Simulated games at home against like teams in the relegation zone, obviously. We should be able to win these ones. And let's see how we go. 3-0 as expected. Darmian scoring and Pogba with a brace. Also, guys, here we have a youth player that wants out, Rhys Morgan. So we'll check him out, and Aurier says he's okay to play. So I think that means we'll bring him straight in, and we will make that change. Aurier comes in for Darmian, but then Darmian... Oh, it's an interesting one. Yeah, I think he will have to come on for Rojo, because we were playing Rojo there instead of De Chilio on the bench. So, yeah, that should be alright, because he can play right back and left back. Then we've got Fosu Mensah, actually. I'll put him on the bench opposed to Koscielny. Give him some more games at the end of the season, because he can come on as the centre-back, actually. And, of course, he's at United in real life. He's a United youngster. But... now, and I'm excited Aurier, because he's one you always like to use beastly players. Darmian's solid and good, but yeah, Aurier has just that beastly feel about him, and really, he's 3 overalls better, and it's signified in his attributes, especially physically, and his tackling attributes. Not saying Darmian is bad, though, but we will go into the, not contracts, I just thought, yeah, about offering a contract. Into the office, and then go to the youth academy, the youth squad. Rhys Morgan was the one, and yeah, I feel as though we'll offer him a contract. He's a good height, 6'2". He looks like he could be potentially a beastly guy. You take a look at his strength, those physicals always develop. His stamina's alright, so you don't really need to focus on training that. We can go right away focusing on his defensive attributes. He could have high 80s potential, and he's already 60 overall, so that's solid enough for me to offer him the deal. We'll give him the 400s straight up as a future first team player. I'm not sure if there's anyone else we should be offering contracts to. We shall see. Like Isaac Cox, we'll wait until they ask to leave. Like I said, might as well wait till they're 17, because I'll show you squad size in a minute anyway. But okay, youth academy isn't actually huge right now, but if you go to transfers and sell players, we don't have many spaces. I'll be planning to let go of a few or trying to sell a few, maybe some younger guys that aren't good enough. We go to overall, maybe someone like a Conceição. I'll analyze them a bit more, kind of privately, But guys, also this game against Crystal Palace, this will be another one we'll simulate. This episode has kind of heavily been focused on other things outside of the game we played, of course. But yeah, Crystal Palace, well, they haven't had a bad season though, but they've had a lot of draws. So we're in a great position, like 10 points in the lead. So these kind of games, you just want to, in a way, get out of the way, because you can see the title being ours by the end of the season, and we do win 3-1, and normally it's hard to win. Even if you're a good team, sometimes you get weird results away from home in simulated games. We still beat them 3-1, Smalling, Pogba, and Dybala scoring. Of course, the start of the month, we get our youth reports back, so we'll check out that. We're not on track. What's this? As we discussed at the beginning of the season, investing in our youth development, but they need a bit more in-depth. Obviously, the default expectation, have at least, one player from the youth academy signed. See, this is something that would be in Football Manager, where it's a bit more in-depth, where, they want at least one guy playing 50% of games, but compared to that, we have a whole youth squad playing games every so often. So, you got to think about the whole thing. We're not doing badly with our youth development. Instead of one guy, we're kind of developing maybe not as much as they want, not 50%, but still, definitely developing our youth squad most definitely. Not just the youth squad, like the youth academy, but the ones that play games together. So, I don't think it's a bad thing as a whole. But as the expectation, we may not reach that, but it's not a critical expectation, so no worries. But Rhys Morgan accepted that as well, so he joins, and we will just... we've got monthly scouting update. Youth squad monthly report. One of them I think they might be the last one, because it says it differently. That's why I got a bit confused. We got to go on youth squad monthly report, but there was one that was worded differently. Anyway, I just checked it out though, so probably not going to be signing anyone up. So, don't worry about that. But like I said, one says monthly scouting update, and so that must be the last one, I would imagine, from England, because it's worded differently. Let's see if there's any good talents, though. No. Charlie Shaw, no. Bradley Griffiths, no. And Joel Cox, yeah, he's a goalkeeper as well, so we just reject him. The new squad report available. Let's check Scotland. Lewis Fraser. I feel as though this season, we haven't gotten good talents compared to the previous. Like, we've gotten worse. We've got some nice guys through, but yeah, not the same quality. We've still got some nice players through, I won't lie, but yeah, not as much. Oliver Mitchell, see Scotland. Ooh, Logan Nicholson, leave for another month though. Though I am increasing my expectations from the youth guys at the same time. John Wilson will leave for another month. And the last one from Australia, Connor Lee. Why is he still showing? That's something they could change. If a player's moved to a certain team, remove him from the scout report. He doesn't need to be scouted if we can't sign him anymore. Like, what is the point? So reject him. Reject Jonathan Morgan as well. Max Brown. Yeah, too low potential. Marcus Alexander. We don't really need goalkeepers, honestly. We've got a few youth guys, and none of them's probably going to take over De Gea anyway. Liam Wilson might as well leave, but minimum potential needs to be a bit higher. Baker, no. Henry Thomas, he's only been here for a month, so leave him another month. John Harris, we'll reject him. And Joel Shaw, not good enough for mine. And yeah, I thought there was one more. Charlie Richardson, we shall reject, and the rest will leave. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, I wish I could remove Connor Lee, he's already moved. But we should have one available. Or no, two. Okay, it was the two other ones that were different. That makes sense at least. But anyway, I will send them out once again. But I'll just leave it for now because I may think about it more where I want to send them and whatever. So yeah, I was close. Yeah, they were worded differently. I thought it should have been twice because I sent out the other one again not so long ago. So I should have, now I'm remembering that after a while. So that's all right. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode, though. Drop a like if you did in fact enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Take a look at the goals scored. Pogba and Dybala topping the charts. Very, very good. But I'll see you guys in the very next episode.